Hey guys, MCU Collector here with a new video, and this time I'm doing a review on the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series, the Mandalorian's Baby Yoda, the Child. So this is a tiny figure. As you can see from a side-by-side comparison shot of a normal Black Series, you can see that it is super small, but of course it's in scale because the Child is very small, naturally of course, so basically how he would look holding in his hand. So I'm going to do the review. It's going to be a quick, short little one because there's not really a whole lot to it, and I don't actually have a loose Mandalorian figure anymore. I know I did review it, but then I sold that to a buddy of mine, but then I had to get another Mandalorian figure just to hold on to, I guess. And, you know, I'm not the biggest Star Wars collector, but, you know, this cute little guy, I gotta do a review on him. So let's get it opened up. I'm actually gonna open it here on camera with you guys because there's not a whole lot going on. As you can see the Child, it's not numbered. And then let's open this up. So there he is, and then he comes with a couple of different accessories. So he's got like the bone broth bowl. He's got the little shifter knob thing from the Razor Crest, and then he's got that frog thing that he likes to eat. So what's cool is Hasbro actually puts it in this little holding case so you don't lose all those pieces. Those are very small, so I'm surprised they actually made accessories that small. So I'll try and do my best to get in as close as I possibly can on these things to show you guys. But there he is. Look at his little feet. Let's get him out of this package and take a closer look. Okay, here is the Child, Baby Yoda, out of the package. And you know what? He kind of surprises me on articulation because he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of articulation, which doesn't seem good. But for this, it kind of makes sense and really works out. So we're going to kind of adjust a little bit here. So looking at him, the paint apps are pretty good. You know, it's just a kind of green head, and then we kind of get a little bit of that beige in the ears, and then a little bit on the cheeks. I can see it on this one, a little tiny bit on that one. So it's a fair amount. The sculpt of it, it's hard to kind of see the detail, but you can see where the sculpted hair kind of would have been, because you kind of see the texture on the top of his head. So that is pretty good. The clothing, you got some nice wrinkles and tears actually along the bottom. So the sculpt is very nice and really surprises me. It would have benefited from a little bit of a wash, I think, to kind of give it a little bit more of a dirty look instead of such a bright, clean look. But it does look really good. Now the points of articulation. So his head is actually on a ball joint, so you can kind of get him to move around in certain ways pretty nicely. The shoulders are also on a ball, so you can move it around, but pops off very easily, as you can see. So we're just going to pop that in so you can move it around like so. You're not going to get it to really go out too far, but you can get it some. The hands are also on a ball joint, so you could do a swivel. It's so hard because it's so small. Or you can kind of move that hand all around in there, if you notice, like so. And of course it's going to be the same with the other side. And then the feet are also on ball joints, so the feet can technically move kind of in various different ways under there. What the point of that is, I don't know, because really you're not going to see them with anything that you do, but they are on ball joints, so that is pretty cool. So there he is. Now let's take a look at these accessories. So, you know, we get this little case to hold the accessories in, which is nice. I'm going to open this up. This is the first time I'm opening this up. It's on there nice and tight, which is nice. Oh. So we have the tiny shifter knob. And it's not quite a full circle. There is a flat section on there, but that's just going to be something that's going to be so easy to lose. So I'm going to put that right back in there. And it's not like he can actually hold it. You know, the hands are just kind of open hands that just really pop off like so. So he can't hold it or anything. The frog is nicely done. We actually get some two-tone paint on the frog, or three-tone, I guess, because black eye, dark green on the back. And then the body itself is kind of a lighter turquoise color. I think the coloring is really off from what we saw in the show, but does look really cool when you see them next to each other. You know, I guess the size would be about right. You could probably get him to hold it if you just kind of stuff it around and put it into his hand in certain ways, like he's going to eat it. You just kind of have to throw it in between his arms and whatnot. That works. The bowl is a really nice touch. It's just a black piece of plastic, almost looks like a Lego piece, and it's just inside. I doubt he's going to be able to hold the bowl at all. Let's see if I could set it now. So getting to hold the bowl, excuse me, not the ball. You can do something like that. So that is pretty cool. So we can do something, but these accessories are just so small. I'm really going to kind of put them back in there to hide so it doesn't do anything. Okay, here is a size comparison of the child Baby Yoda next to the Marvel Legends Stan Lee figure. And as you can see, he doesn't even go up to his knee. So crazy small. Here he is next to the Star Wars Black Series of the Mandalorian. Because of course I can't get myself to open the box now at this point. But as you can see, he is very small and would fit nicely in his arms. And I think the scale wise, I think they nailed it. If anything, maybe his head is a little too small or his body is a little too big. But I think they nailed really the scale and size. But you guys let me know down in the comments below what you think of it. Not bad for 10 bucks. Surprisingly has a lot of articulation for what it is, because you know they didn't have to do that. They could have just done like a swivel on the shoulders. They didn't even have to have his head move around. Feet certainly didn't need articulation, and the accessories are kind of cool, even though they're small and people are going to lose it right out of the package, I'm sure. But nice to have. Not bad for 10 bucks. Various different stores and sites and whatnot are getting it. I don't know if there's been any in-store sightings or anything like that. I'll include a link in the video description below if you want to get an order in if you haven't already. So there he is. You guys let me know in the comments below what you think. If you guys liked the video, please hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. And as always, thank you for watching.